Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
One second, sir. 1 second. I'll just get it.
Om Bhadram Karnebhih Shrunuyama Devaah Bhadram Pasyema Akshabhiryajatraah Stirairangaihi Tushtavagum Sastanubhihi Vyasema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vruddhasravaha Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedaha Swasti nastarchyo Arishtanemi Swasti no Bruhaspatir Dadatu Om Shanti
Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Nama Prithve Nama Oshadibhya Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Brahate Karomi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I think Tej, sorry sir.
Om Agne Naya Supatharaye Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhyasma Juhuranameno Bhuishtham Te Namavuktim Vidhema.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om A Brahman Brahmano Brahma Varchasi Jayatam. O A Rashtre Rajan Shura Ishavu Athivadi Maharatho Jayatam. Dogdir Dhenur Vodhan Advan Ashu Sastihi Purandir Yorsha Jisnu Rathesthaha Sabe Yuva Asya Yajamanasya Viro Jayatam. Nikame Nikamena Parjanyo na Varshatu Phalavocho na Oshadaya Pachantam Yogakshemo na Kalpetam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vakpranas Chakshushu Shrotrumatho Balamindriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Mama Brahma Nirakarotu Anirakaranamastu Anirakaranam Me Astu Tadatmani Nirateyata Upanishatsu Dharmaha Te Mai Santu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Now we make the prayer of the Yajurveda Purusha. And here you got the picture of Yajurveda Purusha.
Okay. Yes, sir. Here it is seen.
No. I should cover it. No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can see.
So now we make a prayer to him and then go with the mantras. Ajasya Pita Varnasyatu. Heli?
Sir, idu page number ಯಾವ ಸರ್
ಇದು ಪೇಜ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಓಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ.
ಅಜಾಸ್ಯಃ
ಅಜಾಚ್ಯಃ
ಪೀತವರ್ಣಃ ಸ್ಯಾತ್
ಶೀಶವರ್ಣಾತ್ ಸ್ಯಾತ್
ಪೀತವರ್ಣಃ ಸ್ಯಾತ್
ಶಿಷ್ಯವರ್ಣಃ ಸ್ಯಾತ್
ಯಜುರ್ವೇದಃ ಯಜುರ್ವೇದೋ
ಯಜುರ್ವೇದೋ ಯಜುರ್ವೇದಃ ಯಜುರ್ವೇದೋ
ಅಕ್ಷಸೂತ್ರಧೃಕೋ
ಅಕ್ಷಸೂತ್ರಧೃಕು ಅಕ್ಷಸೂತ್ರಧೃಕು
ವಾಮೇ ಕುರಿಶಪಾಣಿಸ್ತು
ವಾಮೇ ಪುರುಷಪಾಣಿಷುಧು ವಾಮೇ ಪುರುಷಪಾಣಿಷುಧು
ಕುಲಿಶಪಾಣಿಸ್ತು
ಕುಲಿಶಪಾಣಿಷುಧು
ಭೂತಿದೋ ಮಂಗಳಪ್ರದಃ
Putido Mangalapradaha. Putido Mangalapradaha.
So now a question comes to us, why should we read Yajurveda? What advantage is there when you study Yajurveda, when you practice Yajurveda, when you employ Yajurveda for your happy journey, successful journey, and fulfillment of want? So all these questions arise. Generally, whenever you say, I am going to Veda class, then immediately people will put, why do you want Veda now? You are retired. You have all comforts. You have all luxury. So why do you want Veda? ಈಗ ವೇದವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? What are you going to do with it?
Correct.
So this kind of philosophy people induce.
Yeah. Why?
Many people get tempted. ಹೌದ್ರಿ ಈಗಿನ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು? ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ. So we have got Kuldeep Dhiman, a new gentleman from Chandigarh, who met us today this morning, and he is a good student of Yoga Vasistha and so on. And so he was introduced to us, and he was telling the Yoga Vasistha is meant for the younger people. But whoever comes and learns the Yoga Vasistha or Vasistha Yoga will be having a lot of scope to improve themselves. So at no time, age is a factor to discourage you. Because any time opportunity knocks your doors, you should open the door.
Okay.
Kalidasa says, when Lakshmi Devi comes and knocks your door, can you ignore and stretch your leg and stay like that? No. Durapaha Sri. The Lakshmi Devi, Sampadalu, knowledge, adella very difficult for us to obtain.
Correct.
So Durapaha Sri, when she comes and knocks, you should open. That is to say that at any time you should be ready to follow. So, but when we have more time, there is guarantee that we live longer time even though we are young people.
Correct.
We don't know, we only know the birth date.
Correct.
Everybody asks your birth date,
Yes.
but cannot put a column for death date.
Correct.
Somebody who is living will put our death date when they hang our photograph. In the house where if they hang our photograph, they write if you are not there. So death is not important, but living, when you are living, so bhuti daha, Yajurveda helps you to get to bhuti. Bhuti andre sampadagalu.
Okay.
Arogya sampada, ananda sampada, and gruha sampada, etc. You have got number of variety of sampadas. Shivalinga will agree. So if you have got a comfortable chair and table, it is sampada. And Paramatma is there any and everywhere. Nothing is widowed by the Paramatma's influence. If you have got that kind of ethical feeling, generality in feeling, you really feel happy. So Yajurveda Purusha ಏನು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, you must remember he is said to be bhutidaha. So bhutigalu kotre, whatever aishwarya you get it must be congenial and prosperous and supporting to you. ನಿಮಗೆ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮನಿ ಇದ್ದಷ್ಟು ತುಂಬಾ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳಲ್ವಾ? So whatever earning you have got, whatever possessions you have got, it must be mangala. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದುಂಟು ಆಗಬೇಕು. So if that it is not giving you any kind of comfort, rather it gives you fear, it is no good at all. You should not covet that kind of money. So you in property sell ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 40%, 60% black money, 40% right money ಅಂತಾರೆ, white money. The black money is a problem.
Correct.
But the estate going like that. ಎಲ್ಲ white money ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ there are hardly people who come forward like that.
Yes, sir, definitely.
So ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಂಗಳಪ್ರದವಲ್ಲ, ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ again you got a big problem. ದುಡ್ಡು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿದೆಯೋ, ಸಂಪತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿದೆಯೋ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Correct.
ವಿತ್ತೇನ್ ಭರ್ತುವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ವಿತ್ತೇನ್ ನೃಪಾಲಾದ್ ಭಯಂ ಅಂತ. If you have got money more and more, the government has got, you have got fear from the income tax department,
Yeah.
government. So, adrinda Bangala Prataha. So, when you follow Yajurveda, you will be doing the Mangalam. And you will be getting good health. Because you are, and every time, what is Yajurveda? Yajurveda is the gymnasium, lot of physical exertion, lot of announcements. So announcement, Achamya and Bhadyam Samarpayami, Hastodakam Samarpayami, Yella Kelsalapa, Sumne Kutulagala, Hasta Prakshanam Samarpayami, Andre Niru, Ovandu, Bidbeko, Nimkayinda. Samarpayami. Every second you are active. And active on the Abhinaya ide. So Bharata Shastra, Bharata, he has taken the Abhinaya from Yajurveda. So Yajurveda andre Abhinaya. So Adhvaryu or all his assistants are experts in the Abhinaya. So like that, whenever you want to do yajna, a practical event, you have importantly two things, that your laziness should go.
Okay.
Secondly, you should acquire all the necessary material and use them appropriately with mantras.
Okay.
No offering to be given to the god without accompanying a mantra. That is Yajurveda.
Okay.
And when you are offering, you should also tell what you are offering. Otherwise, even gods are afraid of you. ಭಯ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಆವಾಹನ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೂಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನೇನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಏನಿದು ಅಂತ. ದೇವತೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳ ಫಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಭಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನು ಬಾಕಿದವರು ಏನ್ರಿ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನನಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋರು ಮಾಡ್ಬಾರ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಮಂತ್ರಾರ್ಥ, when the people don't know, they don't know what you are doing to that. When you know the mantra artha, then you are comfortable for the mantra. That's why in Yajurveda, you have announcements. You have the formula. ಇವಾಗ ಯಾವ ವಸ್ತು ತಗೊಂಡ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಷಿಯಮು, ಅಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನು, ಇಷ್ಟು ಕೊಲೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಲು, ಅದು ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು you purchase it, food material. Here also in Yajna, you have got also the formulas. And all these formulas will tell you what you are going to do about it. Adrinda, it's really interesting that we have in Yajurveda Yajna, and in Yajna you have got information. And therefore, the Yajurveda mantras are not difficult for understanding or construing as much as Rigveda. Rigveda the mantragal taraha, ಅಥವಾ ಸಾಮವೇದ ಅಥರ್ವೇದ ತರಹ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಆಲ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸಿ. ಸೊ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿರುವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಎವರ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಯಜ್ಞ, ಮೋರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸಂಭಾರಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ. ಸಂಭಾರಗಳು ಅಂದರೆ ಅಕ್ಸೆಸರೀಸ್. ದರ್ಭೆ ಬೇಕು, ಸಮಿಧ ಬೇಕು, ಯಜ್ಞವಾಟಿಕ ಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಜ್ಞ ಕುಂಡಲಿ ಬೇಕು, ವೇದಿ ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಯು ಸಿ, ವೆನ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಹೋಮಂ ಆರ್ ಯಜ್ಞ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಅರೇಂಜ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ. ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಗಣಾನಾಂ ತ್ವಾ ಗಣಪತಿ, ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕಾಂಟ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ of all the jobs that you are doing, or Yajurveda Purusha, Yajurveda Rishi tells you, Yajna is Sreshtatama Yakarmane anta. It is a Sreshtatama karma. And also it is a Vasishtha karma. Vasishtha andre Viseshena Sreshtham anta. Tumba bright, brilliant. Yake andre, when you perform Yajna, you are getting tejas. ಅಗ್ನಿದೇವನ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಏನಂತ, ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾಂ ಮೇಧಾಂ ಯಶಃ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾಂ ವಿದ್ಯಾಂ ಬುದ್ಧಿಂ 13 ಶ್ರಿಯಂ ಮೇ ದೇಹಿ ಶ್ರಿಯಂ ದೇಹಿ ಮೇ ಹವ್ಯವಾಹನ. Sriyam Dehi Me Havyavahana Om Namajiti anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So you are always trying to obtain so many things. So now in the Yajurveda, we have been trying to go with the Taittiriya Samhita, Prathama Parpataka, and Prathama Kanda, Prathama Prapataka, and we are with the 9th Anuvaka is over, Kandika is over, and we go with the 10th. If Vasan is there, he will tell me where we stop. So 10th one, we just go. Where,
8th one ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಖಂಡಿತ.
So
ಆದದ ಇಂದ್ರಸ್ಯ ಬಾಹುರಸಿ.
Okay. Sambhapamedu 8th ಆಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ವಾ? Sambhapame samapo
ಅದಾಯ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ.
Now let us go to Vedic.
Savita Dvayagumshatis.
Yeah.
Savita Dvayagumshatis.
Yeah, we go there. So we have got another Kandika where there is information and necessary mantras while you take up the task of building the fire altar. ಯಜ್ಞವೇದಿಯನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you must take the ಯಜ್ಞವೇದಿ material, bricks, ಅದು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡು you have to bring up the shape and size, because the ಯಜ್ಞವೇದಿ is the dining table for gods. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಡೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಗಾಡ್ಸ್, whenever you want to give them the food, because annam is important. See, ಯಜ್ಞದಿಂದ ಪರ್ಜನ್ಯ, ಪರ್ಜನ್ಯಗಳಿಂದ ಅನ್ನಂ, ಅನ್ನದಿಂದ ಪುರುಷ. ಸೊ ಪರ್ಜನ್ಯ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ಸ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ವೇದಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ವೇದಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ವಸ್ತು ವೇದಿ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆರ್ ವಸ್ತು ಯು ಟೇಕ್, it must be ceremoniously taken. It is not just a pickup. It's not just a grab. It is not just a take up. So ceremonial, because every vastu that you accept into the complex of performance of yajna or sacrifice, everything is a divine. So whenever you meddle with the divinities, you have to be regarding, and you, after all, they are all highly magnetic and powerful people. There will be a great deal of fire running in between them. ನೋಡಿ ದೊಡ್ಡವರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ವಾಸನ್, you should not go in between ನಂದಿ and ಶಿವ ಲಿಂಗ. ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಬಾರದು, ನಂದಿ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. You can't break the connectivity of Nandi and Shiva in temples. In the same manner, they say that you should not go across the husband and wife. You should only go around the husband and wife together if they are there. So, and like that, we have some kind of ethics in our Vedic tradition. ಗಂಡ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ರೆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಬಾರದು. You are not supposed to go in between them, and it's not auspicious, because ಮಂಗಳಪ್ರದಃ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಂಗಳಪ್ರದವಾಗ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಗ್ತ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ ಎನ್ಹಾನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆರಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ವೇದೀಕರಣಂ ಮಂತ್ರಾಸ್. ನೌ ಯು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಓಂ ಆದದ ಇಂದ್ರಸ್ಯ ಬಾಹುರಸಿ.
ಓಂ ಆದದ ಇಂದ್ರಸ್ಯ ಬಾಹುರಸಿ. ಓಂ ಆದದ ಇಂದ್ರಸ್ಯ ಬಾಹುರಸಿ.
ದಕ್ಷಿಣಃ ಸಹಸ್ರಭೃಷ್ಟಿಃ.
ದಕ್ಷಿಣಃ ಸಹಸ್ರಭೃಷ್ಟಿಃ. ದಕ್ಷಿಣಃ ಸಹಸ್ರಭೃಷ್ಟಿಃ.
ಶತತೇಜಾಃ.
ಶತತೇಜಾಃ. ಶತತೇಜಾಃ.
ವಾಯುರಸಿ ತಿಗ್ಮತೇಜಾಃ.
ವಾಯುರಸಿ ತಿಗ್ಮತೇಜಾಃ. ವಾಯುರಸಿ ತಿಗ್ಮತೇಜಾಃ.
ಪೃಥಿವೀ ದೇವಯಜನೀ.
पृथिवी देवयजनी पृथिवी देवयजनी
ओषध्यास्ते
ओषध्यास्ते ओषध्यास्ते
मूलं मागुंसिष माहिंसिष
मूलं माहि गुंसिष मूलं माहि गुंसिष
अपहृताररुः
मपहतो अररुः मपहतो अररुः
पृथिव्यै व्रजं गच्छ
पृथिव्यै व्रजं गच्छ पृथिव्यै व्रजं गच्छ
गोस्थानं वर्षतु
गोस्थानं वर्षतु गोस्थानं वर्षतु
एद्योर्बधाना
तेद्योर्बधान तेद्योर्बधान
हे देव सवितः
देव सवितः देव सवितः
परमस्यां परावती
परमस्यां परावति परमस्यां परावति
ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಪರಮಸ್ಯಾಂ ಪರಾವತಿ
परमस्यां परावति परमस्यां परावति
सतेन पाशैर्योऽस्मान् द्वेष्ट्ये
शतेन पाशैर्योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि शतेन पाशैर्योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि
यं च वयं विष्मः
यं च वयं द्विष्मः यं च वयं द्विष्मः
तमतो मा भोग भो नो सॉरी तमतो मा
स्तमतो
भोग
स्तमतो मा
भोग
स्तमतो मा
भोग अपहतो
मोग अपहत मोग अपहत
हररुः पृथिव्या
हररुः पृथिव्यै हररुः पृथिव्यै
अदेव यजनो व्रजं गच्छ
देवयजने व्रजं गच्छ देवयजने व्रजं गच्छ
ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇವ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಅದೇವ ಯಜನೋ ವ್ರಜಂಗಚ್ಛ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಇದು ಸ್ವಾಧ್ಯಾಯ ಮಂಡಲಿ ಎಡಿಷನ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಚೆಕ್. ಗೋಸ್ಥಾನಂ ವರ್ಷತು
गोस्थानं वर्षतु गोस्थानं वर्षतु
ಏದ್ಯೌ ಬಧಾನ
तेद्योर्बधान तेद्योर्बधान
ದೇವ ಸವಿತಃ
देव सवितः देव सवितः
ಪರಮಸ್ಯಾಂ ಪರಾವತಿ
परमस्यां परावति परमस्यां परावति
ಶತೇನ ಪಾಶೈರ್ಯೋಸ್ಮಾನ್ ದ್ವೇಷ್ಟ್ಯೇ
परावति शतेन पाशैर्योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टि
ಯಂ
परावति शतेन पाशैर्यो अस्मान् द्वेष्टि
ಯಂ ಚ ವಯಂ ವಿಷ್ಮಸ್ತಮತೋ
यं च वयं द्विष्मस्तमतो यं च वयं द्विष्मस्तमतो
ಮಾಮೌರ್ಗರರುಸ್ತೆ
मामोघपहतो मामोघपहतो
ಅರರುಸ್ತೆ ದಿವಂ ಮಾಸ್ಕಾನ್
द्विषं स्तमतो मा
ಮಾಸ್ಕಾನ್
पृच्छतु ते म्योस्म स्तमतो मा
Gararutse divam
अररुते दिवम्
Askan Vasavastva
मास्कान् वसवस्ता
Vasavastva Parigrunhantu
मास्कान् वसवस्त्वा परिगृह्णन्तो
Gayatrena Chandasa
गायत्रेण छन्दसा
Rudrastva Parigrunhantu
रुद्रास्त्वा परिगृह्णन्तो
Vaishtubhena Chandasa
वैष्टुबेन छन्दसा
Adityastva Parigrunhantu
आदित्यास्त्वा परिगृह्णन्तो
Yagatena Chandasa
जागतेन छन्दसा
Devasya Savitussave
देवस्य सवितुः सवे
Karma Krunvanti
कर्म कृण्वन्ति
Vedha Savrutavasya
वेदस्य ऋतमस्य
Vrta Sadanamasi
ऋतसदनमसि
Tasrirasi
ऋतश्रीरसि
Dhaasi
धाअसि
Madhaasi
स्वधाअसि
Vichasi
उर्वी चासि
Vasvichasi
वस्वी चासि
Rakrurasya Visrupo
पुरा क्रूरस्य विसृपो
Virasnudadaya
विरप्सिन्नुदादाय
Prithivim Jiradanum Jiradanu
पृथिवीं जीरदानुर्यामैरयन् पृथिवीं जीरदानुर्यामैरयन्
Chandramasi Swadhabhistam
चन्द्रमसि स्वधाभिस्ताम्
Dhiraso Anudrusya
धीरासो अनुदृश्य
Yajante.
यजन्ते
So, in this passage, meant for, or mantra formulas meant for Vedikaranam. So, in order to take the material, you are not independently able to take the material for sacrificial altar building. So, you make prayer or take the name of Indra, then Vayu. So these are the two people, or Agni. So Agni Vedi for all to come up. And in where Indra is invoked, because Dakshinaha Bahuhu and Sahasra Bhrushtihi Satadejaha. These are all the compliments for the Indra, who is the lord of all gods and who is the custodian of all strength. That's why you always Indra Indriyavan, Indra Indriyavan, Indriyavanaham Bhuyasam. That is the Yajurveda tempo. Indranu Mahabharavantanu. So, avana anugrahaದಿಂದ I want to also become strongest person. Agni Tejovan, Agniva Tejovanaham Bhuyasam. So again, Vayuho Tigma Tejaha, Vayurivaham Tigma Teja Bhuyasam. So this is how Yajurveda Prarthana, Yajurveda derivations. So Yajurveda will make you stronger, and you are not doing the Yajna Karma, but you already there are gods who have done the Yajna Karma, but when you take the name of those gods, you are free and you will not be affected by any magnetic force. So you will be comfortable. Something like putting gloves and handling. So illi Indra, Vayu, Agni, everlaru kuda, they act like shields. And therefore we make a Adade. Adade means I am going to hold. So when you hold an object, Muniraj avare, what is that? You have got to use your hand. And when you are to use your hand, it is permitting you to operate the hand, shoulder. So the strength of the entire arm is there in shoulder. Therefore, it is Bahu. ಬಾಹುಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್. ಇಂದ್ರ ಆ ಬಾಹುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂದ್ರ ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಬಾಹು ನೀವು ಮಹಾನ್ಯಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? ಬಾಹು ಇಂದ್ರತಿಷ್ಠತೋ ಲಲಾಟೆ ರುದ್ರಾಕ್ಷೋ ನಯನಯೋ ಚಂದ್ರಾದಿತ್ಯೌ ಇಷ್ಟೇತಾಂ ಆಶ್ವಯೋ ಶಿವಾಶಂಕರೌ ಇಷ್ಟೇತಾಂವಲ್ಲ ಮಹಾನ್ಯಾಸ.
ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಂಜು, ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
So that means Artha, we are not at all the performers. We are only imitating the divine performers as human beings to be safer side. See, we want to not to be affected or attacked by the evil forces directly, because we are invoked, we fortify ourselves, and then no evil force will be able to affect you. Rather, they will be driven away by virtue of your mantric or tantric or atharvanic power. Adrinda illodi sahasra brushtihi dakshina bahu and satatejaha. So amele vayu entavaru andre tigma tejaha, satatejaha, take it like that. Tigma andre sharp. ಸೂರ್ಯನಿಗೆ ತಿಗ್ಮಾಂಶು ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು. ದಿ ರೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸನ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಹಾಟ್. ಅದೇ ಚಂದ್ರನಿಗೆ ಶೀತಾಂಶು ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಶೀತಕಿರಣ ಶೀತಾಂಶು, ಬಟ್ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಈಸ್ ಘರ್ಮಾಂಶು. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಗ್ಮಾಂಶು. ಅಂಡ್ ನೌ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಪೃಥ್ವಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅರ್ತ್? Deva Yajani, it is seat for doing worship, bringing the gods, something like renting a hall. When you rent a auditorium, there, what is that? It's a base. So that any number of people can come and join, and those who come there are comfortable with all that. So adakella seat yavadu andre Prithvi. And what is Prithvi now? It is Deva Yajani. It is one which will worship all gods. So Prithvi iddare ella devatagalu bartare. Mane iddare ella bandhu mitralu bartare. So mane illa mathadalli kootidre yaru bartare? So matha is no resting place for you. Forest. So if you want people to come to you, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಗೃಹಸ್ಥ, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಪೃಥಿವೀ ದೇವಯಜನೆ ಓಷಧ್ಯಾಹ ತೇ ಮೂಲಂ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಮೂಲಂ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಅರ್ತ್ ಟು ಲುಕ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗರ್? It is all oshadhis or plants and herbs. So the prayer is Mahagam Sashi. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿರೋ ಅಗ್ನಿ, ವಾಯು, ಸೂರ್ಯ ಈ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಹಿಂಸೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. They should not give you any kind of trouble. That is one set. Next you turn to the Rakshasas. They will be always waiting to discourage and harm your yajna performance. Therefore, here mahim gum sishaha apahruto araruhu. See, araruhu andre shatrugalu, rakshasaru. So the wild animals also. So you all know apahrutaha are drawn away from you. So ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಟಾಗಬೇಕು. So then you are not having any focus or fear or mention of the enemies. So ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಪಹತೋ ಅರರುಹು ಪೃಥಿವ್ಯೈ. ಸೊ ವ್ರಜಂ ಗಚ್ಚ. ಸೊ ವ್ರಜ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the groups. You go to the groups. What is that? Gosthanam. So wherever cows are stalled, cow pen antaralva, ee cow pen jagake ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಗೋಶಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಯಜ್ಞ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಎನಿ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಗೋಶಾಲ, ಇನ್ ದಿ ಕೌ ಶೆಡ್, ಕೌ ಪೆನ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. But adu ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. In fact, we have got so many people who do a lot of homam and all that in Goshala, and probably those who maintain it. And again, Vrajangacha and Gosthanam Varshatu Tejauhu. So Akasha ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗೋಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. They should give you rain at the places where the cows are stationed. And jo vai oshadayaste mulam, then jo badhana deva savitaha parmasyam paravati setena pasaihi yosman vesti. I don't go word by word. You don't like it. Word by word ಹೋಗೋದು examination ತಗೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, but you are not supposed to take examination, so you are very safe, because I am not going to give you question paper. ಅವಾಗ ಭಯ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ವೇದ ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ ತುಂಬ ಟಫ್ ಅಂತ ಹೊರಟೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. I don't give you question paper, I don't put questions to you, and I only always give you answers. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಜಂಗಚ್ಚ ಗೋಸ್ಥಾನಂ ವರ್ಷತು and jauhu badhana deva savitaha paramasyam paravati. So Savitru Devata should be your healer and protector at the place of sacrifice and at far off places where you are, where at you have got interest. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಷೇಮವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸವಿತಾ ಪರಮಸ್ಯಾಂ ಅಂಡ್ ಪರಾವತಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಶತೇನ ಪಾಸೈಹಿ, all those enemies whom you hate and who hate you. The enemies are two kinds of people are there, whom you hate, who hate you. Both are problematic to you. Therefore, them she has got to operate and drive them away. And tamato magai savitaha paramasyam paravati satena pasai yosman vesti yamcha vayam vishmaha. So ಇದು ಗೌರಿ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌರಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನಾ also is considered in this. So the prarthana is done by the bride in the, of course, vivaha ceremony, or otherwise by the yajamana with these mantras that let there be rain at the spot where we worshipped. Secondly, there is that satena, with number of threads or ropes, Paramatma should tie the enemies, discouragers, aratis down, and then Savitraha Asyam Paravati. So Savitri Devata is one who keeps all the pasha in him, all the strings, and see that the front portion of the house or wherever you want to, the area kept clean, or even the Yajna Vedi, where you are building a dining table for the gods. So it should be Suddha, spick and span irbeku. And Apahadam, or now you come to Prithivya Devaya Janyai Prajangacha Dosthanam Varshatu Tejyo. So all gods are much interested that they are all rishis must take shelter in the residence of that. So ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅವರ ಆಸೆ. Vidura or somebody who is very well a devotee to Lord Krishna, in their house he lodges, not in the palace. So Paramasyam Paravati Sitena Pasena Asman Dveshti. So we want the pashas, the ropes, and the ropes to control all of them is really powerful. That's why it is said Satena Pasaihi. So 100 is Purnam. They say the Satam by Purnam. Satam by Purnam. What is fullness? If 100 is full, because there are double zeros after 1. So after 1, a number of zeros you put, automatically the value will improve. And before 1, any zero put, it has not much value. Only one value will be there. But in Saundar Lahari and elsewhere, or Mahanarana Upanishad, it is suggested that a lot of money coins are being offered to the person on the pyre. So, Taujuhu Dadhana Deva Sahitaha Paramasyam Paravati Sitehina Pasaihi Yosman Veshti Yamcha Vayam Dvishmaha. So, important is Yamcha Vayam Dvishmaha. You cannot like all people and their actions. You develop a kind of hatred or segregation desire, looking at some kind of closest friends who always watch your activity. And again, here you observe Paramasyam Paravati Setena Pasaihi Yosman Dveshti. So you should direct your arrow upon such of those who are very beautiful. So that's why Tamato Ma. And again, you have got the Prajangacha, Gostha, and moreover, there is a repetition of the mantras and formulas, and there is significance to all these things because in a Yajna Vedi Nirmana or in that sacrifice, many more gods are under work. Why not to cause Lokakalyanam? To do that. So the same idea has been introduced in Yajurveda. Almost Yajurveda Taittiriya Samhita comes to the contemporary times. Tumba Dura illa, there is not much distance. They may say 3000 BC or 2000 BC and so on and so forth. Before Christ, one measure, AD, after the death of Christ. So we have been introduced that Christ as the era beginning. There, Namma era beginning marks there remarks, but the present day people are not taught what is what they should be, because rain is important, and during rain, you should suspect your activity. Yeah, now Uraru whom is the enemy, or they are all called compared to that. Now we have come to that. Ruruste divam maskan pasavastva parigrunnhantu gayatrena chandasam. So there is the invocation of many more gods to the Yajna Vedi, and they will give you the Paladambulam, and they will share the grace of the gods who are all presented here. Not only one Devata is there, there are several Devatas in this passage. And now we have got to go after Taittiriya Upanishad statement regarding the Nada, then Upasana, then you got the desire fulfillment. Because Yajna is never depriving anybody. If at all there is no time limit, you say, tomorrow I'll do it. So that is the kind of adjustment. So here also you observe that, there is a repetition of the same mantra as you observe. So though the paragraph looks big, but all are small, simple sentences, and they always comb, so that the whole area, Yajna Vedi, will be comfortable. So, Deva Sahitaha Paramasyam Paravati Sataihi Pasaihi Osman Dveshti Yamcha Vayam Vishpastamod Tatato Mahum Himsihi. So, Magum Himsihi, please do not harm me. Do not connive any evil plans too. So that's why, again, we have got the interference of Rudra Agni, Varuna Agni, and third one. So these three are Agni, Varuna, Vaya, and Surya. So these three are Yajna-kundis, and they are, together with other gods, are being offered with oblations. So Vedhanam Devam Paramasyam Prajavati Satena Pasaihi Yosman Dveshti Yamcha Vayam Vishmaha. So the whole paragraph is all the same, reciting. And now come to the last 4 lines of the passage. There you have got the purification and fortification, sanitation for the Yajna Dravyas. ಅದು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮಂತ್ರ ಶಕ್ತಿ will be able to quell down the dushta shakti and you will be comfortable. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಭೂಶುದ್ಧಿ is important. ಹೌದಾ ಮಂಜು ಅವರೇ? So ಭೂಶುದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the area where you are going to worship should be spick and span. Therefore, Bhudevata Prarthana Martha, even for dancers, they are going to trot down so for a long time on the stage. So they have to take permission from Bhudevi. So like that, here also the same thing, that Araruhu Devam Rudra Lalate Dishtantu, and again, yes, Parivrannhantu Jagatena Chandasa. So now we come to the Jagata Chandas, and what you do with that Jagati Chandas composition. Please repeat. Maskan. So here we have got, and again, whenever you take something onto hand, you have to take support of the meters. So Rudra, and then Vayu and Savitri Devata. These are very important. Even in Pitru Karmas also, you have got Vasu, then Rudra, and then Aditya. So they are all practical gods who will protect you, who will support you. And then you have got Traishtubhena Chandasa Aditya Ta Parigrunhantu Jagatena Chandasa Savituhu Save Karma Kurvanti. Here you have to underline Kutaha Karma Kurvanti. Now you have got the answer. Yake now Yajna Katu Madabeku. Anovaga, you have that kind of hopeful belief that Savituhu Save, Sava andre pleasing. In order to please Surya Bhagavan, you have to do like this. And what is this karma? This karma is a Sreshtatama karma. Not only Sarva karma. Sarva karma means everybody in the house is taken to some kind of activity, medicinal or otherwise. So, Prakrurasya Visrapo Irapsi. And Nudadaya Prithivim Jiradanu Yamai Ayam Chandramasi Sodhabhistam Dhiraso Anudisya. Here, with this passage ends, where you are able to understand the Vedic Indra, Vayu, and Surya, and also among the creation, the neighboring friends to you, or relations to you, or anybody, or invite, or the invitees, they should also be benefited, and that also is the Adityaha Parigrunhantu Jagatena Chandasa. So idella yavadu andre devasya savituhu karma sarvam krudanti. So snanadinda hididu, whatever time you spend with the Paramatma, all that has been marked out and carried over. And here we observe devasya stva savitussave karma krudanti. See, Savitru Devatana Hendati, our daughter, when she has passed away, they had to be remaining wakeful all night. And when they do it, they got something to divert. So, not like that. Here is Chandramasi, Sodha Abhihitam Dhirasaha Anudisya. So, all these cosmic bodies, Surya, Chandra, Vayu, all of these are not possible to comparison, and so they are called Adri Rajasudira. And Prithivim Jedanu Yamaihi Chandramasi Swadhabhistam Dhirasaha Anutisya Rakshi Viranchi Yudadaya Prithivim Jaradanoyo Madhyadalli Kutumbidavaru. So all include ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. So this is the purpose of the Yajna. And so we just utter one line from the next Anuvaka, where we have got the description of the Havis. So it was the beginning with the Havis collection, or all the stars whenever you plan for some good big event where people will be benefited. And knowledge is important. Ramaswamy was telling that youth must take up this particular yoga so that they will be able to impart for all Tamil public. That's one. And another one is that Purushottam or Anish or no, so they can take the material. Yeah, there it is. So we stop here and continue next. Om Swasti. Mute a
ॐ
little.
सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु श्रीवासुदेवार्पणमस्तु श्रीवेदपुरुष आशीर्वादोऽस्तु ॐ तत्सत् हरि ओम गुरुजी नमस्ते।